You guys ready? So what's different in your approach now?
Nothing different.
That's your QB1.
Yeah, nothing different. Just preparing like I always would. Nothing different.
How? Okay, you say it's nothing different. How did you anticipate at some point what it would be like if you go through a full week in the regular season as QB1? I know you had the experience last year before the bowl game, but I would imagine this is a little bit different.
I say I said this in the last interview also. I always have to prepare like I'm gonna play because I get my opportunity and I'm not ready, and then that's not the best. So I always have to prepare week to week like I'm gonna play. And I try to do that. I try to be the same person week to week.
Let me add this: is there a different level of excitement for you, knowing that last week you didn't know for sure if you were going to play? Now you know you are. So is there a different level of excitement for you?
Yeah, I'm obviously excited. When I'm not playing, I'm excited for Matt, excited for our team, and now that I am playing, I'm excited. Guys are looking at me in the huddle, so there's different types of excitement. But yeah, I'm definitely excited.
Going back to the bowl game, when you were going into that as the starter, JJ was up here saying, it's no different from Drake to Connor, and now, Austin Blaskey saying it's no different going from Max to Connor. What does that mean to you to have that level of confidence from the guys that you're going to be relying on?
That's awesome, yeah. I mean, those guys are looking at me in the huddle, I'm looking at them, so it's great to have confidence in them, and them have confidence in me. It means a lot knowing that they know I get the job done.
So still making the bed every morning, Connor?
Still trying, yes, sir.
We talk about the same approach.
Yeah.
All right.
How does the play selection change in the game plan this week as opposed to last week?
I mean, I've still been practicing all fall, been preparing to play. So I'll practice the plays. It's not much different. I mean, we're just running offense.
I mean, are there more certain plays that they usually ran more for you than for?
I mean, we're gonna run plays that fit my abilities, and then Max in them run plays to fit his ability, and Jacoby's in run plays to fit his ability. So everybody does things differently. Has different talents. So we'll run different plays within our offense.
What did you learn, you think, from playing Thursday?
Always be ready. Obviously, you never know how fast it can happen. I just learned to, play with confidence, game manage. I thought there was a lot of game management going on, and that's important to win games. So I think game management is important about Thursday.
What was it like? I guess it wasn't the game-winning drive, so to speak, because Minnesota got another shot, but you're in that moment.
Yes,
that's the thing you dream of, and you make that big play to set up the field goal. What was going through your mind, your veins in those moments?
Yeah, that's crazy. Like you look before and after, and you're like, man, that's all fans in the stadium and whatever. But when you're in it, you're just thinking about what you have to do next play. Like everything's just next play. You're always thinking, what if can we get the ball back if Minnesota has it? Like always thinking what you can do. So you don't really always realize what's going on around you.
Connor, one thing that Chip was talking about yesterday was wanting to create more explosive plays on offense, kind of having a chance to really see everything in real time in a live game for the first time. What are some things that you feel like you guys can do as an offense to generate more of those explosive plays?
I think trusting each other. I think that's a huge part. If we don't have trust in receivers or on line, whatever, then we're not going to take those shots. But just having trust, everyone trusting that we can execute is really important.
Connor, what did you feel like during camp that you maybe didn't do as well as you wanted to, that led to you not winning the starting job? We had heard maybe there were some interception problems. I don't know if that's totally accurate, but what do you think kept you from being named the starter going into the Minnesota game?
Yeah, I mean, our first part, Max is a really good player. So that's part of it. It's like you have to be on it all the time and competing with a really good guy. And obviously, I feel like I could have did better in fall camp, but I wouldn't say it's anything specific. I just competing against a really good guy and having to be perfect all the time. So I thought I still had a pretty good camp, but he had a better one.
Have you talked with Max at all since Thursday?
I texted him. I haven't talked to him yet.
How much did preparing as a starter last December kind of help you for this week, and even when getting thrown in the other night against a Big Ten team, because you already faced a Big 12 team last year?
Yeah, no, I say getting all I've already done all the other stuff. I've done interviews before. I've done whatever I need to do that comes with being a starter. I've already done that. And I know what it's like. So I've kind of prepared for all of that, and I just focus on Saturday. That's the only important thing.
A lot of snaps against power conference teams away from this stadium. Now you get to start a game here. Is that kind of exciting? You get to start one here?
Yeah, no, it's definitely exciting. Yeah, first start home game in Keenan. So I'm excited for that. That'll be awesome.
Connor, you had in the bowl game, you had the ankle injury early, and then like as you were saying the other night, there was a lot of game managing involved, and game managing involved. Like, do you feel like, and I'm not trying to talk you into it, those 2 games maybe you haven't been able to show, who you really are, all of the range of your skills because of the injury against West Virginia, because you guys were playing for field goals and not trying to turn the ball over the other night? Is there any sense of that?
I mean, yeah, I definitely feel like I haven't reached my full potential. I've gotten better from last week. Got better from last year. So, I don't think I've shown my full extent of what I can do for sure.
On the injury at West Virginia, did you have your ankles taped that night?
I did not have my ankles taped to
I was
start.
gonna say, I noticed you haven't taken
Yeah,
now.
they're taped every day now,
Is
yeah.
that, I guess, how is that different, scrambling or in the pocket, or does it really feel any different at all?
It doesn't feel much different. No, I should have my ankles taped. That's something you don't really think about when you don't play. Like, it wasn't emphasized to us, and I don't know, now I'm always on my ankles taped.
That was one of the big conspiracy theories. Yeah, you should have had ankles.
I should have my ankles taped.
Of course, we all know what Omarion can do and the type of player that he is and things like that. The other night, he had the 30 carries. When Max was in there, they had the 17-play drive and things like that. I guess the ability to take time off the clock in the manner in which you guys did, what type of, dynamic does that give you guys as an offense, knowing that you can, shoot clock and control the ground game?
Yeah, being able to run the ball is huge nowadays. Like, being able to control the clock, control time of possession, not letting the offense have the ball, giving the defense a rest, that's huge too. That's underrated part. So when we can get guys in, even when they load the box, still run the ball, that's a huge part of the game.
When you guys had so many snaps in the third quarter, Austin said that some of his teammates saw colors. Did you hear that, and have you ever heard anything like that?
I've heard it like that before. I think we ran we had a long play, and we had a reverse, so they were running, we had a screen. So I think there was like 3 plays in a row, and we were going fast too. And then I heard Big Trey, he's like, I'm tired. It's fun. The big guys out there, he needs some rest sometimes. But I've heard something like that before.
He would have been our
The
first
entire
guess.
team colors.
Yeah, seeing colors, yeah.
Trey would have been our first guess.
What was it that you saw, Connor, that allowed you to make the play at the end to JJ, which arguably the play of the game or one of the plays of the game? It was a run pass option, right? So you have the option just to hand it off. Like, can you take us through that again? I know we asked you about it at Minnesota the other night, but like looking back, what were the things that you saw that led you to make the decisions that you made that end up working out?
It was the same play. I don't know if I remember Drake making the left-handed pass last year. It was the same play. So when we run it out, we practice it and just execute when the time comes.
Why do they? He had to throw it left-handed. You're going against your body, right? Too. So like, why is it going to the left every time?
We can run it either hash. It just ended up to be on that hash, and it was the time to run it. So that's what happened.
What have you seen on film so far out of Charlotte? What sticks out to you about the way they play?
I think they got really good players. We know some of their players. They play really physical. The defensive back position. They got good linebackers, good D-line. They fly around the ball. They have a good team. So we just gotta go out and play to our standard, like Coach Brown says. Just be who we are.
Do you guys still keep up with Dante Balfour and Jaquarius?
I haven't as much. I did say something to JQ back in the summer. I think I was throwing, and I saw him around. I said something to him. I haven't spoken to Dante in a while.
A couple of former coaches over there too.
Yeah, a lot of former coaches.
Do guys on the team still keep up with
I think
him?
so. Yes, sir. Yeah, guys on the team. I think they're all like 2 or 3 years older than me. So I didn't come in.
We should have asked Kamen. I forgot.
Yeah. I should have asked Caleb.
We good? All right, thanks, Connor.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.